How did you know someone was about to receive terrible news in the military? I was working admin at the personnel office when I learned to recognize the signs. Death notifications follow a pattern. Same paperwork, same procedures, same heartbreak every time. It started with a phone call around 8 a.m. Colonel's voice was different, flat, professional. We need casualty notification forms prepared. Priority 1. Then came the requests. Travel orders for a chaplain. Dress uniform pressed and ready. Vehicle requisition from the motor pool. When you see all these pieces moving together, you know someone's world is about to end. But the real tell was Sergeant Williams. 20-year veteran had done this dozens of times. He'd get this look on his face. Empty, like he was already mourning before he even knew who died. Another family notification? I asked. He nodded, started putting on his dress blues with mechanical precision. Private Jackson, IED outside Kandahar yesterday. Kid was 19. That's when I realized the worst part. Williams had to drive 3 hours to deliver the news. 3 hours to practice what he'd say to parents who still thought their son was coming home. Around noon, I noticed Captain Morrison pacing the hallway, kept checking his watch, making phone calls. That restless energy meant the notification team was getting close to the family's house. You ever wonder what they're doing right then? Williams asked before he left. The parents? Probably making dinner, watching TV, planning their weekend. No idea their whole life is about to change. I started paying attention after that. Learned to read the signs early. When certain forms came through my desk, I knew what was coming. Could predict which families would get the knock on their door. The timing was always calculated. Never too early, never too late. Mid-morning or early afternoon, when parents were likely to be home but kids might be at school. Strategic compassion. Worst one was before Christmas. 3 notifications in 1 week. I watched Williams suit up 3 times. Each trip aged him a little more. By the third one, his hands were shaking. How do you tell a mother her son won't be home for Christmas? He asked me. What words exist for that? There aren't any good words. I learned that from typing up the after-action reports. Families react differently. Some scream, some faint, some just stand there in shock asking if there's been a mistake. But the one constant was what happened to the notification team afterward. They'd come back hours later, exhausted. Williams would sit in his car for 20 minutes before coming inside, just staring straight ahead. Hardest job in the military, he told me once. Combat's easy compared to this. In combat, you're fighting the enemy. In notifications, you're fighting hope. The paperwork was always perfect. Had to be. Every detail checked and double-checked. Ranks, dates, circumstances. Someone's grief was going to be built on those facts forever. I started recognizing the families too. They'd call later, asking questions, wanting details about how their son died. Was he in pain? Did he suffer? Did he know he was loved? Williams would spend hours on those calls, patient, gentle, explaining what he could, withholding what he couldn't, building their understanding piece by piece. It's not just delivering bad news, he explained. It's helping them begin to accept it. That takes time. 3 years I worked that desk. Processed maybe 40 notifications. Each one taught me something about loss, about duty, about the weight of words delivered in dress uniform. When my tour ended, Williams gave me advice. If you ever get that feeling, that knot in your stomach when official cars start moving, trust it. Someone's about to lose everything they care about. Now I'm civilian, but I still get that feeling sometimes. When I see military vehicles in neighborhoods, chaplains in dress uniform, officers with that particular kind of serious expression,